Alright, we are back. So I recorded yesterday episode 6, now I believe it's episode 7. Alright, so where were we? We are supposed to retrieve this urn of sacred ashes in... that would be in Denerim. Right, Denerim. Since Arl Eamon right now is on a comatose. Suffering from comatose. Alright, let's get to it. And while we're at it, let's complete some quests too.
You're the one who saved me.
Your mother saved you, actually.
Oh, I wish Mother were here. Nobody will tell me how she died. They say I'll find out when I'm older.
Yes, and you shall find out, since everybody tells me that you're still a bit young. But I think it's best for now that you know. I think he knows anyways. Hey, we found a statuette. I think Morgan will like this one as a gift.
A fine gift.
Ah,
You
she
have my
does.
thanks.
Nice. Look at this knight's armor. It's so cool. I wonder, well, what kind of armor is that? Actually, it looks pretty cool. Look at that. So beautiful too. The helmet, the gauntlet, the armor, the polders, even the boots. Oh, the boots are so good, so nice. Sword and shield with the house's emblem on it. That's some cool looking armor. Oh, Alistair's mother's amulet. Nice, we found it. I think Alistair will love this one.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle, in the study.
Oh, the Arl's study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
I don't know, but it's yours.
Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... when he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
You're a friend. Of course I remembered.
I don't know what to say. I'm honored. Thanks again.
Hey. Level up. He leveled up just by that conversation?
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banon that you step down from the Regency. They are said
here's
to
the
be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Troubled, are we? Oh, more quest from the
This
Chanter's
should be
board?
easy enough.
Oh, no more. Right.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Hey, we completed the quest. Nice. So that finishes the Chanter's quest in Redcliffe. We still have some quests to finish. Herbal magic. We're gonna turn in herbal magic.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Okay, nice, 1 gold for that. Nice, another quest done. Scrolls of Banastor. I'm not really sure what these are. Perhaps we'll find them. Perhaps we'll find them in the far future, once we play a little bit more. and these ones, and Denerim, Frostback Mountain, so these are different areas. Alright, I believe that's all the quest there is. Oh yes, almost forgot the blacksmith. We did finish the blacksmith quest, yes.
On it.
Here we are. Ah, there's the daughter right there, and the blacksmith Owen.
My Velena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am.
Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you. I was glad to help.
Thank you again.
I'm forever in your debt.
Actually, I never expected to find your daughter in the castle, still alive, but... well... it seems fortune smiled upon you, my friend. This day. Alright, let's go to the party camp. I wanna see what those dwarves have to sell me.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
Oh, you were there, and you saw what happened.
Yes, I know. I've had some time to think about it.
You let Lady Isolde sacrifice herself with blood magic. How could you do that?
You think I should have killed the little boy instead?
We could have gone to the Circle of Magi. We could have tried harder. We should have tried something that didn't involve blood magic. That's for sure. This is the Old Sun we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him?
Maybe you're right. I don't know.
I just don't know how you could do it, how you could make that decision. I owe the Arl more than this.
I'm very sure you do. But we had little choice, my friend. I honestly did the best I could, Alistair.
Did you? I guess I really have no choice but to just accept that. Just forget I brought it up. I'm the one being the ass here, right? Forget I said anything.
Oh, Alistair disapproves. Okay, let's see what these guys have to sell.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Have you heard any rumors?
The Dark Spawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings, and then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
So Lothering is gone now. I wonder what the story of these guys are anyway. So what's your story exactly?
Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they?
Okay. Like to see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes, with my discount. Backstab damage. I'm very sure Liliana will like this one. Bard's dancing shoes, Liliana. 12 gold. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's 1 gold. Yeah, worth it I suppose. Fire damage. Cold damage. Dealish belt, stamina regeneration in combat. Wow. That helmet looks pretty cool. Its iron rings are pretty much crap. And 5 fire damage to Alistair, since he has a flaming sword. And Liliana. Angler strikers and Bard's dancing press. Which will greatly. So anyways, let's get on our journey to Denerim. Yeah, Denerim. Okay, same party as always.
Indeed.
Yes.
And yes, of course. Close to Lothering? Yes, very close to Lothering. Let me save the game.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Hopefully it's not an ambush.
This should be easy enough.
No things like these. Are we getting ambushed or are they ambushing them? Ah, I knew it. There we go. Look at those birds jumping though. Oh, the assassins. Right, how many assassins are there? Ah, a whole fucking army. And it's only me. Right. Shit. Alright, ladies and gents.
England.
Begin the onslaught. Run while you can. I am yours. Now we get our hands dirty.
I like playing as a Morgan. That's why we gotta keep our mages alive and well. Should we kill the assassin or should we wake him up? Let's wake him up. Probably get some information from him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
That could easily be rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
We will ask the questions.
Ah, so I'm to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Who hired you to kill us? Obviously Logain, but let's ask him anyways.
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a Chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
Thanks. I'll take that under advisement.
You seem like a bright lad. I'm sure you've other options.
Does that mean you're loyal to Logain? I'm pretty sure assassins are loyal only to gold.
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you failed that service...
Well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me.
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then.
That's all I wanted to know.
Then, unless you're quite stuck on cutting my throat or something equally gruesome, perhaps you'd care to hear a proposal.
I'm listening. Make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So let me serve you instead.
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
What do you want in return? Well, obviously his life.
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I'm yours. Is that fair?
Okay. Very well. I accept your offer.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Not really, no. Well, if you want to kill him, Alistair, then you do it.
Well, no. I suppose we could use whatever help we can get. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Well, he swears fealty. He seems like a level 10 rogue. Level 9. Liliana is level 9. Okay, we'll take the usual gang.
Damnation, damnation. Indeed.
Indeed.
We'll take the usual party and then we'll try out the other guys later on. Denerim. Ah, we have arrived. Nice. No prolong, no cutscenes. That's it, we just arrived.
One death. There is but one God, and he is our maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her bacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I don't know which is worse. Christians or the chantry? Maybe I should come back later?
Sorry, dear. It's nearly mealtime, but I have a few minutes I can spare. What can I do for you?
What are you doing?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
Oh, I don't remember the chant having any passages about bacon.
Andraste, deliver us. If her grace were to hear this.
Bacon.
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me.
She's old.
Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her Grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
Never mind.
It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
Well, she's definitely aged. Ah, here it is, the Chantry again. Chantry of Denerim. Alright. Chanter Rosamund.
The deep dark before
This should be easy
dawn.
enough.
We got more quests, as usual. And as usual, we will accept them all for booty.
Birth light seems eternal, but know that the sun always rises.
Sister Justine.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright.
Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
How did you know?
Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamund is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board.
I already did. What do you do here?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. Pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
What's a curator do? Curator? How do you pronounce that? Curator? 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 Damn, accent. Okay. What does a curator do?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
There are still relics to be found after all these years?
My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
Do these artifacts even do anything? How difficult is it to verify a relic?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
Balancing faith and reason is difficult, though.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
How many real relics have you found?
Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
Do you think the urn of sacred ashes is real?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
Farewell.
Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
In the name of Andraste, bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Oma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Why is the cathedral closed?
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
What's wrong with your friend?
Are they singing the chant now? It
It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Lyrium did this to him? Why doesn't he stop taking it? I'm pretty sure I've had a conversation with Alistair with this earlier on. Some Templars get addicted to lyrium.
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else.
I'll come back later.
May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
Okay, so this is Denerim. Seems like a very huge city. And we're simply in the market district too. But okay, I suppose that ends episode 7. Save the game. I'll see you guys next time, eh?